Welcome to another episode on our channel. I've actually had a chance to do something I haven't had time to do in a long time, which is watch a few movies. And out of the movies I've watched, two of them were Suicide Squad, the first one in 2016 and the most recent one, which was in 2021. Love both movies for different reasons. Decided I wanted really four characters out of both movies, three of them from the first movie. So I want Diablo, which doesn't exist, so it's going to have to be customized if I want Diablo bad enough. I want Harley Quinn. Now that's going to be easier to customize because there are heads out there for her, as well as complete packages from Hot Toys and that sort of thing, but that's very expensive. So I'm going to go with a custom for Harley Quinn. I want Deadshot, Will Smith, even though I have some concerns about how he's acted in public in that one scenario where he slapped Chris Rock. I liked him in the movie, so I wanted to get his character. And from the movie that came out in 2021, the one character I want from that particular movie is the Ratcatcher 2. So I'm going to have to customize her. And I think I've already figured that part out. I think I'm going to have the worst problems, or the most challenges, I should say, with Diablo. Fingers crossed, though, it can come together. Anyway, I ordered this package some time ago, and on the auction, eBay auction, it said it would take 10 business days to be even sent out. So I patiently waited 10 business days. Within that time frame, they had purchased the packaging label, but it had never gone to FedEx. And I kept thinking, it's not going to get to me on the day it says it's going to get to me, according to the eBay auction page. And so I waited until the day it was supposed to arrive. It had not showed. It had not moved. Only the shipping label had been purchased. In the meantime, I had emailed the person and said, is it on its way? And the person said they're looking into it. Well, they never, I don't think, really looked into it, or maybe they're juggling too many things and didn't have a chance to look into it, but it was never sent. The label was purchased, but it was never sent. So the day comes, passes, no product. So I filed a complaint with eBay, and boom, that thing went sailing. Mind you, it's coming from overseas, and it got here within the new time frame allotted to them by eBay to get it to me. So I have my package. I had my doubts whether I would get it or not, and then I was starting to doubt whether I would get the complete package. So let's open it up and see what we have. Okay. And this is actually the plastic it's in. So I guess it comes, the Suicide Squad comes in packages like this. They kind of all look the same except for the person in the middle. I can see there's damage on the box, not horrendous damage, thank God. So there's a little very tiny, almost invisible dings here. At the bottom of the box is a ding here. There's a little fraying. I thought I saw some fraying. No, not here. Where did I see some fraying? Oh, at the top. Yeah. So there's a little fraying up here. It's kind of bent upwards too, which is interesting because this actually just slips off like this. So why these things are bent up like this, it doesn't make any sense, except they maybe tried to pull it off this way originally. It's strange. Okay. And so it opens up like this. Okay. And that's an interesting design. Oh, there's some, yeah, it's a little ripped here in spots. You can probably see a little ripping here. And up here at the top, it's a little more pronounced now on both sides. Okay, but the most important thing is, did I get everything that was ordered? So let me get this out. Yeah, I think we've got everything. So what I'll do is get everything out. I don't want to waste you guys' time. And so get everything out, but I think I have everything. We are back, and everything seems to be in the boxes, or the box, I should say. He comes with 2 hands that are made into fists, so you can probably just see it better from there. 2 trigger finger hands, and 2 open hands, and 1 hand, surprisingly, the left hand, that is designed to perhaps hold a gun. All right. So plenty of hands to work with. I'll probably use a trigger finger hand and an open hand. Kind of like that combination the best. So let's move the hands out of the way. He's got two handguns that are just simple looking handguns. The clips do come out, or the magazines do come out, and it does snap back if you want it to. So 2 of these, and then for each one of these guns, there are 2 magazines. So 2 extra magazines for one gun, 2 extra magazines for the other gun. Then he has a special gun that has more of a burgundy color attached to it. It does slip back as well, and the clip should come out. Yeah, it does. Takes a little work, but it does come out. And with this particular gun, there are 4, I shouldn't say clips again, magazines. So there are 4 for this one. I don't know about the gold at the end. There's 2, 3, and 4. Whoops. So 4 altogether. All right, for that gun. And then he has a knife that goes into the sheath on his boot. He has an assault weapon. Again, that burgundy color. Not totally thrilled with that, but the magazine does come out. He is well armed. And he has 3 magazines for this one as well. 1, 2, and 3. And gold at the end of the burgundy. So it's kind of nice. He has some extra wrist pegs, and he even has some metal circular things that, in case you lose one of these things on his pocket here, you can replace that with what's included here. On the figure itself, it's a pretty good likeness of Will Smith. So let me take this off first. This is his thing to see things more clearly. There's his facial features. Looks pretty good. So you can put this thing on, or you can use the mask, which does come with the same type of lens here, so you can see at night or in the dark. He, like I said, he has a sheath attached to his boot, so the knife would go in there very nicely, I assume. Yeah. He's got, for his assault weapon, he has 3 magazine holders. He's got a ton of magazine holders for his handguns. He's got that bulletproof vest on, some armor here. He's got, see, I am the light, the way. We'd have to look that up and see what that is. With some attachments to his arm. He has, in the back, he has two places to put 2 guns. So a double holster. He has a magazine pouch here, it looks like, or just a pouch, I should say. He has 4 magazine holders on this side and 4 magazine holders on the other side. And he's got knee pads. He's got a drop-down holster. That's probably for the fancy gun. So it's just a matter of deciding how to display him. I love this head, but I truly love displaying figures with the head sculpt of the actual person. But this is a cool hat, I have to say. He has a stop sign. That's kind of cool. And his stand is pretty cool too. Suicide Squad with his nickname, Deadshot. And a little target over here. So that's appropriate. So I think we'll pause now, get him set up in some sort of pose, and then we'll get him on a turn tray so you can see him from different angles and get some close-ups. So we'll pause now. We are back and we have his magazines for his assault rifle here. All the magazines for his handguns up here. In the back are his 2 handguns. You'll see it when we go around. A carabiner, his assault rifle. He's holding the eyepiece on his face. The knife in his sheath. See a little stray hair there. And he's looking pretty darn sharp. The head, this additional head is so cool looking. I almost want to use it, but I prefer to have my figures with the celebrity heads that did the acting on the figure. So I don't think I will use this one, but it is super cool looking from my perspective. He had a metal stop sign and I just slipped it in here in the stand. It looks good. If I had gotten the special edition, I would have gotten a pair of handcuffs and a rebreather mask. So handcuffs and a rebreather mask would have gone with a special edition. Darn, I don't have a special edition, but I can wear those things. He looks great. So I want to add Harley Quinn. I want to add Diablo to this episode that came out in 2016. His character from Hot Toys came out in 2017. And I do want to add the Ratcatcher 2. That's the Ratcatcher 2 and Diablo are going to have to be fully customized because they don't exist. Harley Quinn, I can get ahead of her. Actually, I already have ahead of her. And a head sculpt. And I just need to dress her the way I want to dress her. So I'm going to go for the second movie look. A red dress, combat boots, and a couple of weapons in her hands. I think that's going to be the look I'm shooting for Harley Quinn. So we'll pause now, get him on a turn tray and see him from different angles and then get some real tight close-ups of him. We are back and we'll do a roundabout here. You've got the assault weapon magazines here on his left side. You've got the two, it's kind of a combined holster that holds two handguns. That's kind of cool. And then you might be able to see it here a little bit. The carabiner right there. He's got 4 holders, magazine holders on this side, and then as we come around, he's got 4 holders for this weapon, for the drop-down holster. He's got an awesome assault weapon, and here, of course, is the knife and sheath that we talked about earlier. And the vision thing here, so cool. I mean, really, again, I can't get over how good this looks. I love it, but I'm going to pose him with this hat. So we'll pause now and get some close-ups from here on up, and then directly of his hat. So this is a really good close-up. You can see his armed weapon here. There's a duplicate on the other arm, so he can shoot with his arms as well. That face is awesome. He is very much armed. And that carabiner clip is showing it really nicely now. There's an extra magazine pouch over here. Or just a pouch, I'm not sure what for. Maybe the handcuffs would have gone into that, I'm not sure. But lots of magazine holders. That's an awesome assault weapon again. He's looking really good. All right. So now we'll pause and get a close-up of his face. So here he is. And we'll just do some side profiles. And he's called Deadshot for a reason. He's accurate with the shooting. The only time he missed in the movie, maybe this is a spoiler, is when he was shooting at Harley Quinn. Took one shot at her and missed intentionally. So there we go. Here's one last look at our figure. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.